Hello students, and today in this I'll tell you about LibreOffice. So here I start and see what I'm going to do here. It is we will be formatting a document using a LibreOffice, and which is very simple. See what I'm doing. First of all, I have to select my text. I have selected my text. Now I'll select any of the font name. Okay, Calibri is by default there, and out of this, by selecting on a drop down, I can select any of the font type. See, I'm selecting, and see this I have selected, and now you can observe the change. The type of the font is now changed. Okay, now again selecting, and I can also increase the font size, and I am increasing the font size. See students, see I have increased the font size. Now I will tell you that how can you apply bold, italic and underline. Okay, so I have already written a text there, that is Skips Publishing Word. I am selecting it, and then I am making it bold, italic and underline. See, all the options are available in front of you all. Okay, so now by clicking on the format tab at the top, we can go to the character style option, and here I go. From here I can select any of the font type. Okay, it's a style, and by default font tab is selected. Students, here I can select any of the font style and the size also. Students, see, by clicking on the format tab. Okay, I'll click on OK and see, observe the change what is happening here. Now student, this I'll tell you that how can you change the color of the text. Okay, first of all select your text, and then go to the font color option, and here the palette will come. You can select any of the color. Okay, as I click on this color, see, the color of my font is now changed. Okay, and by going on the format tab also, by clicking on the character, okay, option, font effects are available here. See what I am doing, I can select any of the option which I want of my font. Okay, after click on OK, see, the color is now changed. Okay, so student, this was changing the color of the font of the text which you have written. So now how can you apply superscript and a subscript here? So which is also very simple. Suppose type okay, now see m square, or we have to go to the format tab, and then on the character option only, where we will be going now. Here can you see it? It is position. Yes, from here we can choose any subscript or the superscript option. I am showing you that how can you apply superscript. Okay, so see, now m is on the power of 2 is on the power of m. Okay, it's m to the power 2. Now subscript, now m base 2 means the subscript. So both the options are available under the character option. Now how can you copy formatting to another selection? It works same like a format painter. Suppose internet I am selecting, I have to select it, and then I have to select the format painter tool. Okay, see, here I am clicking onto this. Now it will be converted into a bucket. Now I'll drag it over the text in which I want to apply the formatting. See, I have dragged it over the one. Now the formatting of one is now changed. Likewise, see what I am doing, I am dragging it over the text whose formatting is to be changed. Now students, if I want to create bulleted and number list, which is very simple, I have to select my text, and then see, here I'll go to the bullets option, and from here I can apply the bullets. Got it? Which is appearing in front of our eyes. Okay students, now see students, what is happening, again selecting my text, and see, I'll go to the format tab, and bullets and numbering option is also available here. So see, there are number of bullets and numbering option available. I can click on any of the option, and it will be applied onto my selected text. Got it students? Now see what I'll tell you, that how can you apply border and shadow. So see, in a single class only you are able to learn each and everything. So borders and shadow. Okay, go to the paragraph now. Okay, so the paragraph allows you to what? Apply borders. So go to the borders option, and from here we can select any line style. Okay, and we can apply it in the form of a border. So I am selecting any of the line style. For example, I need double dotted lines or the bold lines. So I can select it, and I can apply it by clicking on OK. With this I can also select the color of my border. Okay, so this is LibreOffice. It is providing some additional functionalities. Okay, now I'll click on OK. See, I am able to apply a border onto my paragraph. Got it students? Now students, applying drop cap. Drop cap, I'll tell you that today this is a new feature which you might not be knowing. Drop cap, see, for selecting the first alphabet of a word and going to the paragraph group. So there is a drop caps option which you can see here is a drop caps option available, and I have to apply, so that I have to check here. Okay, I have selected the display drop caps option, and number of characters is always 1, and space of the text is 0.10. So see, now T is so large that it is becoming tasks that were usually. So that was the drop cap. So now I'll tell you that working with styles, how can you work with different styles here. Okay, so now see, I have selected my entire text, and I'll tell you that how can you apply the styles. For this you have to click on this drop down option, and you can select any of the styles which are available here. Okay, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, title, subtitle, all these other styles. See, I have selected, and you can observe the change. Very easily the change can be observed. So students, this was the LibreOffice presentation which I have brought for you all. Thank you, students.